MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in now, Shed Long, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, the second baseman, Shed Long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Woodruff has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Kyle Seager, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 2.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Arcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Marco Gonzales, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here it comes. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
To 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Lorenzo Cain will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Yelich is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Carlos Gonzales.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Down and away, ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Garcia on the run, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. So a full count now.
3-2.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding in, Evan White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, at the ball.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Gonzales aboard here at first with nobody out. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back to the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So here's Malik Smith as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Arcia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting ninth.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box, Marco Gonzales, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bullet to first base.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Jed Long.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Shed Long. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And that retires the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mariners are on top, 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Now in the box, Keston Hiura. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And now a pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right
there. Here's Justin Smoke now. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down.
A ball and a strike. Men on third with two down. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Gonzales. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat.
J.P. Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2-2 the count. Now here it comes.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. One there. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the one.
Digging in, Kyle Lewis. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Runners on first with one down. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzales.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzales. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Some guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
In now, Evan White. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kane is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The M's lead it 6-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Gonzales. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Manny Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate now, Eric Sogard, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Seager is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 out with the man at first. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 6-3. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Corbin Burns is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Marco Gonzales, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jed Long.
Digging in once again, Shed Long. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out, nobody on.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. So here is Avisail Garcia, a base hit in his first trip.
The left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Smoke, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Gonzales at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Ready now, Omar Narvaez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And that's the third out. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Last time through was a base hit.
Kyle Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
At the plate, Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Kane going back. Still ranging back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center as they open it up to 8-3.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzales.
Alex Claudio takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Here's Carlos Gonzales as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Eight runs and even 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
So now to the plate, Evan White, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Bounce to first. There's one. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 8 and the Brewers 3. In now, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Comes set and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Gonzales is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ryan Braun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
all set for the start of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Marco Gonzales. No hits to this point.
Gonzales.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman, Shed Long.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shed Long. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Garcia. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Standing in, J.P. Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And that's the third out. Mariners are down on 4 pitches, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line.
Have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
In now, Justin Smoke, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 8-6. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now here's the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. drilled on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a home.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis. Hit in the air to right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they're not going to get him, as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzales. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this is popped up near second base. Hira over to his right, 1 away.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in, Evan White. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Into the box, Malik Smith, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. And he'll reach first safely. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
D. Gordon will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
D. Gordon.
Ray Black comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Ray Black.
He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Garcia gets it back in, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shed Long. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-1 the count now. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hira ranges back and he has it for route number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding in, J.P. Crawford. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Seattle leads this one 11-6. Dan Altavilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dan Altavilla.
Brock Holt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. fastball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Altavilla was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Eric Sogard, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzales has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Nope.
Fastball just off the inside corner. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Popped him up. White is there. And that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 5. It's 11-6. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Kyle Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Phelps, 33 years old. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cain is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Tom Murphy.
Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Arcia fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Ready once again, Kyle Lewis. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
In the air out to straightaway left. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
It doesn't look very promising. So far in this one, as we move into the later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Edwards, a native of South Carolina. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Three and 0 now. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And a relay home. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia fouled off. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Justin Smoke. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He got on top of one and was a first pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzales has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 11 and the Brewers 7. Into the box now, Carlos Gonzales. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gonzales.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Ready for another chance? Evan White has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Striding into the box, Malik Smith. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're on top still, 11-7. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brendan Brennan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Dylan Moore will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 25.
So stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. He's set, and the pitch hit hard to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Jed Jerko will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. At the plate now, Eric Sogard as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 6,
Matt McGill takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Seattle Mariners used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Marco Gonzales gets the W on the mound. Brandon Woodruff struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.